Okay, today we are going back to chapter 2, and we're going to do a writing chapter since we've already went over nouns, pronouns, possessives, possessive plurals, singulars, all that kind of stuff. You should be familiar and good to go as far as your writing complete and good sentences. So today we're going to talk about paragraphs that make sense. So at the top of your page, it says stories and essays are written in paragraphs. A paragraph is a group of sentences that tell about one main idea. During your centers last week or the week before, we did some things over main idea. You had to read a paragraph. You had to tell me what the main idea was. Okay, so it has one main idea. Paragraphs help stories and essays have more logical organization. And then inside that paragraph, you should have a topic sentence. And your topic sentence tells the main idea of a paragraph. The topic sentence is often the first sentence of that paragraph. So when you start with a paragraph, that first sentence should be what your paragraph is going to be about. How many sentences do you need in a paragraph?
5.
5 is a very good number. Sometimes I'll allow 3. 5 is great. 3 is good. Okay. 3 to 5 sentences is what they expect out of you for a paragraph. Okay. So anytime you're writing a paragraph, it needs to be a complete sentence. So therefore you need periods or some kind of something, exclamation point, question mark, something at the end. And you should have 3 to 5 of those. Okay. In one paragraph. And it starts with a topic sentence. So it says, read Kaylee's paragraph. My friend Sarah and I have many things in common. We both are in the 5th grade at Lifeway Christian School. We are also both from large families. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister, and Sarah has 3 brothers and 3 sisters. We enjoy reading to our younger brother and sisters. Another similarity is our hair color. Our red hair has led many people to think we are sisters when they see us together. It is fun to have a friend who is like me because that helps us understand each other very well. So the topic sentence in the paragraph above is underlined. My friend Sarah and I have many things in common. That tells you exactly what she is about to write. This sentence tells that the main idea of this paragraph will be the many ways in which Kaylee and her friend Sarah are alike. Paragraphs that make sense tell about only one main idea. Kaylee's paragraph is a paragraph of comparison. So she's comparing her and her friend Sarah, the things that they have that are similar. To compare is to tell how things are alike. Each sentence in the paragraph supports the topic sentence by giving similarities between Kaylee and Sarah. So imagine that Kaylee had included the sentence, my cousin Josh has red hair too. Would that sentence have fit in the paragraph?
No, not really.
Why, Eli? Sophia?
Because they're talking about her and her friends, and she just brought another one of her friends.
Right. So when we talk about writing in a paragraph and having a topic sentence, her topic sentence was about Sarah and I. So it's about Sarah and Kaylee. If she would have included her cousin Josh in that paragraph, then it wouldn't make sense because they weren't talking about Josh. So that's why it's important to make sure that everything that you're talking about in that paragraph has to do with your topic sentence. So Brendan wrote the paragraph below. How is it different from Kaylee's paragraph? So let's read it. I found 2 shells on the beach last week, but they are very different from each other. One of them is a large flat shell. It is pink, and it is shaped like a fan. The other shell is a small shell in a spiral shape. It is dark brown with light brown rings on it. I think the pink shell belonged to a clam or a scallop. However, the brown shell probably belonged to a snail. So how is it different? How is Brendan's paragraph different from Kaylee's paragraph, Tyler?
We're both talking about different things.
How is it different, though? And they're not talking about different things. I mean, one's talking about shells and one's talking about their friend, but how is it different, Annalisa?
They're comparing and contrasting. The first one was about how similar her and her friend are, and the second one is how different the shells are.
Okay, so the first paragraph, Kaylee's paragraph, is about comparing. Brendan's paragraph was about contrasting, which means that they're different. And he tells that in his topic sentence because he says, I found 2 shells on the beach last week, but they are very different from each other. So Brendan's paragraph is one of contrast, telling how 2 things are different. Brendan told the main idea in his topic. Each of his sentences support the main idea, the differences between the 2 shells. Do you think Brendan should have included some more sentences in this paragraph telling what other interesting things he saw on the beach? Should he include anything else? I saw a sand dollar. I saw a crab. Should he include that stuff in that paragraph?
No.
Why, Macy?
Because he needs to tell a full story.
He is telling a story.
A full one.
Well, we're just talking about a paragraph. We're just talking about a paragraph. Should he include other things that he saw on the beach in this paragraph? Carson?
No, because he's just talking about shells.
He's just comparing or contrasting, not comparing. He's just contrasting shells. So there's no reason for him to tell about anything else he saw on the beach because that's not what his topic sentence is about. That's how you have a good paragraph. That's how you write a good paragraph, is you stay on topic. Your first sentence tells about what you're about to write about, and then your next 3 or 4 sentences will go on and describe that, whether you're comparing, whether you're contrasting, whatever you're doing. Don't do both at one time in a paragraph either. You compare, and then the next paragraph you contrast. Don't go back and forth, okay? So on the independent practice, it says, underline the topic sentence in each paragraph, and then delete the 2 sentences in each paragraph that do not fit with the topic. And then 3, 4, and 5 says, fill in the circle next to each correct answer.
So